live.
Hello.
Good morning.
Happy Sew Sunday. Wait, Slow Stitch Sunday.
Blue Stitch Sunday. Yes. Okay, let me make sure I can see chat on my laptop and the cameras.
Oh, I just got the notification that you're live.
Nice. I still don't get a notification that my own channel has gone live until 2 days later.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Way to keep me up to date. Uh, okay, yep, I got chat here. Can see us on the iPad. All right, we are good to go. Okay, so good morning. Happy Sunday brunch. Happy Slow Stitch Sunday. As you can see, we have Ingrid joining us for getting back into Slow Stitch Sundays. Hey, Patrice.
Patrice, you have the kit?
Oh, that's
Hey.
incredible. Yay. Oh, so the kit that Patrice is talking about is the Queen of Diamonds by Pink Door Fabrics. With Pink Door is really big on the whole Tula fabrics, so obviously it's with Tula fabrics, which really, I mean, when talking to Ingrid about why she signed up for this, it was really about the fabrics.
Yeah.
We talked about this a little bit a couple of times on lives and together, that Ingrid had signed up for this and said, "Hey, are you going to sign up for this?" And I was like, "Hey, sure," not having any idea what I was signing up for, because I don't do EPP and Ingrid doesn't do EPP.
Nope.
We were like, "Sure, let's do it."
But yeah, let's do it.
And I just remember going in the first day to pick up our first packet, and I'll kind of unpack everything here under the camera so everybody can see. And I was like, "What the hell have you gotten me involved in?"
Yeah, because it was a ton of stuff and it was expensive.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. And I was
what
like,
we didn't realize was that it was 3 months at a time.
"Yes." So I'm like, "Why am I spending all this money?" Oh my god! But yeah, it was 3 months of fabric. So yeah, pretty good. Hey, Linda. Good morning. So we will kind of dive into it, but again, this is Ingrid for Slow Stitch Sundays. I'm Shannon of SleighArts. Welcome to everybody that's here. If you have this Queen of Diamonds kit, like Patrice has shared, please let us know if you've done it. If you've already done it, share your hints and tips and tricks, because while Ingrid and I dabbled in EPP a couple of months ago, we have definitely not experts on the subject. So, but I'm gonna kind of unpack this like I would unpack like any like legit kit or any kit that I've ever shown on the channel. So, uh, as we said, I have to cough. We went in to our local. Hello, Glock. No, this isn't gonna work, my friend. There's no room.
So I have Hank still sitting here on my bag.
Yes, the heavy cat day.
Yeah.
We walked into our local quilt shop and picked up the first segment, which is, like Ingrid said, 3 months worth of fabric. So it seems like a lot. It was like this, and it's these 3 packs. So month 1, month 2, and month 3. Again, all in Tula. I could not tell you what the line is because I don't follow Tula Pink all that much.
It's like all of our lines, though, I think, isn't it?
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Everything, all encompassing.
All right, that's awesome. I like the colors. It's and I've seen people who have finished it, and it's an incredible. Uh, is it? Do people use it as a quilt, like on their beds, or is this like a wall art kind of thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
But if we're doing all this by hand, I don't want the animals on it. Sorry,
That's
dude.
true. Hi, Sherry.
Hi,
Sherry says
Sherry.
her
Hi,
slow stitch
Linda.
is crochet and me
Nice.
binding. Nice. So, okay. In addition to the first quarter of fabric, the uh, first, second, and third months of fabric, we also, because we do, whenever we do a thing, we do it all in. We also got the the paper piecing pack. So it's all of the different pieces already taken care of. So we didn't have to like source them from other places or like I have the EPP die for AccuQuilt, but they're smaller. That's a smaller size than these. So all in one place, all of the papers that we're going to need. And then also got all of the acrylic templates, which you're probably not going to be able to really see all that great. All of the templates to use throughout the pattern. Towards the end, I can't remember if it was the third quarter or the fourth quarter, they also made available the lattice, the work in between the blocks that we're doing. They made those papers and templates available, and I think we both got them, right? Yeah, totally jumped in. Like, well, there's more to add on to this $1,000 project. Let's do it. Let's get more.
That's no joke. That is no joke.
Yeah. It's for real. So, which is another reason why I was like, this cannot just sit around and not be done. Like, we have to do this. We spent so much money on this stuff. It's ridiculous that we haven't started this. So we have all of the things. So we'll get to show off all of the things. And I'm just gonna like start taking a look at it. Each month is in its own pack. I was saying to Ingrid this morning, I'm gonna end up doing this like a legit kit where all of this ends up in an accordion file, so I know like where all the colors are. And I have little labels in the book. It tells you the name of the fabrics, so I'll end up labeling the fabrics so I know what they are, and then I might just go through and file all of the fabric from the whole year, and just so it's all like in one place and I don't have to go searching. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll just keep it by month or I'll have to think about it. But this is the instruction booklet that goes through all of the months and gives hints and tips. So the layout is here. So the light isn't shining so brightly off of it. What it will end up looking like, the layout, which shows all of the months. So these two blocks here are month 1, 1, and 1, 2. 2 is month 2 is here, and I think there's another 2. Could only be 1, not sure. Month 3, 4. So there's 3 of month 3. 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, and 3, 1. Oh, so some of the side setting blocks are a part of the different months. So that's cool. And then gives the supplies that you should have on hand. Did not think about the light board, which I do have, but I think that the light board's upstairs. So when we get to that point, if I need it.
Yeah, that's something that would be helpful for the fussy cutting, I think.
Yeah, but we have the clear acrylic templates. So is it that important?
I don't know.
Because we'll be able to see. I mean, they're not even like that neon yellow. Like we'll be able to see everything underneath the. So I'm not 100% sure if
I don't know. I guess
if
you get into it and start.
Yeah, we'll have to see. So it says the pattern, the paper pieces, the fabric, got all of that. A ruler with 60-degree markings. All right, sounds good. A friction pen, the needles that will, because we're doing the slow stitching, so you'll need that hand needle for that. the glue pen, which will help, dang it, you keep the fabric on the template grips, snips, and rotary cutters. They have the 45 millimeter or 28 millimeter rotary cutters, but Ingrid and I are going even smaller. We've got the Shark, the Robapel.
Yeah, look how tiny that is.
So teeny tiny. I love him. And we were talking on the camera before, we were verifying that it's actually a 14 millimeter. So it's just so much easier to go around tight places.
Yeah.
With it really small. I also have the Alpha 18 millimeter. This made me laugh though. Like 18 millimeter is so tiny, right? That looks so little. The 14 is even tinier. It's so itty bitty. Like it doesn't even seem like that would like it just seems exponentially smaller. So
yeah, it does.
We've got that. Then our 80 weight threads and wonder clips. I don't have a thimble. I've never used a thimble when we did the practice run.
Yeah.
And acrylic templates, which we have because we got the piece. The additional thing that I'm bringing to the party, and I think Ingrid grabbed too, is we started doing the flat back EPP. And so I have my little kidney shaped, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, kidney shaped palette to do the flat back piecing. So that's my goal with this, is to do flat EPP. And then it goes over the basics of what EPP is, and how to use. So the clips that they're using is for the traditional way to piece the EPP, where you're holding the two pieces together and you're going along the edge. With the flat on the little palette, we'll use magnets to kind of hold everything in place and then go across the gap. And I like that flat piecing because it doesn't show any of your stitches. And that's like my pet peeve of all pet peeves for sewing anything traditional, FPP, EPP. I hate seeing the stitches across a seam. So it's just my own personal thing. Hey, Shelly.
Patrice says it was like a mini mortgage.
Right? No, and that is no joke. Patrice, you were so right. Good morning, Shelly. Hi, Jess. Yes, I found my, okay, you all, it is so embarrassing how out in the open and under my nose it was. I was right that it was not in any quilty kind of situation. And they say it's always the last place you look. Of course, it's always the last place you look, because after you find it, you don't look anymore. But I was like, how is that the last place that I looked? Like it was stupidly just sitting right there. It was in a cube thing, because if there's clutter, like I shove everything into cubes because I don't like, I don't want to see like clutter stuff sitting around, so I will hide clutter in things. And it was, so I did put it somewhere, but it was literally like right there. And it wasn't like I couldn't see, because the stuff was standing up. It was taller than the cube that it was in. I'm an idiot. I'm just dumb. Like I don't know. I looked at it every day, and not once did I register that that's what I was looking at. Because, I'm blaming it on menopause brain. Stuff just happens, right? But yeah. I found it. So we are good to go.
The important part is that you found it.
So I have the templates for the lattice piece that we were talking about, the bits in between. I have those templates and papers. So we are good to go now. We are cooking with gas. But oh my gosh, that was so, like, I looked at Lauren and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I looked at that every day. I was at that bookcase every day. What was I doing? And I put it in an obvious place because I was thinking, I obviously look at that every day.
Right.
There's no way. And I knew, like, don't put it with the rest of the quilty stuff because it'll just get like it'll get moved around because I'm working on all the different little, projects in the quilty world. It'll just keep getting moved and then I'll never know where it is. So I'm just gonna put it here where I don't really touch anything. I don't move anything here. So it'll just always be there. It made sense 6 weeks ago. Or now 7 or 8 weeks ago. But yeah, I'm a goofball. Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Jess says on month 9. That's awesome. So you'll be able to give us like all the hints and tips. I am excited to be able
We
to.
welcome any tips
Yes.
that you want to share.
All right. So this gives some basics for like the traditional EPPing. And then the template, you're going to put it on the wrong side of the fabric. The paper template on the wrong side of the fabric. The acrylic template you're gonna want to do on the right side of the fabric. The cool thing is that the acrylic templates are specific for this, and it comes with the seam allowance. So you don't have to worry about remembering to cut a 1/4 inch outside or however large a seam allowance that would make you comfortable. You don't have to worry about that. It's already done. So, and they're specific to this pattern. So that's pretty cool. And then, so this is month 1, 1, and we can just dig into. So what I'm going to do is pull out the fabrics for month 1. I'm going to pull that pack. I'm going to put the other 2 packs to the side, and then I'll find the templates that we need and the papers that we need. So we have everything for 1 in one place. So that's what I'll do right now. So 2 and 3 are going to go to the side. I know that the Mick Jaguar I won't need until the end, like once I've got all the things done. So I'm not going to pull him out, but I'll pull the blues. That way he stays nice and clean. All right, so those are the fabrics we're going to need. Then I'll do the acrylic templates first.
I'm going to have to move Hank.
He's not going to be pleased with that. See, so I know you're not going to be able, what do I have that you might be able to see? Maybe if I do it this way. So it comes equipped with a 3/8 inch seam, and the template letter is on it. So that's what I mean by like it tells you the pattern that it's for. So it's got all the information on it that you need, but we need A, B, and J. And there are, let's see, L, C, C, A, okay. A.
Oh, you already took your papers off? I didn't even do that. Of the template.
I guess I did it like when we got it. I didn't even realize. X. There's a lot of the templates. If we're all the way up to X, we've got a lot of templates happening. E, A, B, and J. Okay, there's J. Nope, that's no. Is that J? That's J. K, G, F, I, P.
Patrice, you got to keep us posted on how you're doing.
B. Yeah, Teresa, are you starting with us, or is it still on the back burner for you? It's a bit like this is a big commitment. This is not a joke.
No, no, definitely no joke. But you're right, Shannon. I mean, we invested a lot into this, so
A crazy amount.
I mean, eventually we got to start.
Yeah, gotta jump in. Gotta swallow the fear. All right, so those are the templates we're gonna need for this one. Excellent. It's so weird not to have Arnie. Arnie sitting right over here. It's so weird not to have him on and facing me. You can see that the cats have enjoyed. This is another thing that makes me laugh. The cats, because it was sitting up like, straight up like this. The cats obviously knew where it was because there's a chewed corner on the plastic.
Oh, I have so many of my bags like that have chewed corners. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah, they like to add their flair. Oh, that's cool. They have a replacement piece pack in here that you can make your own papers from the little templates for all of the templates that are in here.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty spiffy.
Are you getting your papers out?
Yeah, pulling those now.
I hate to disturb him. Look how peaceful he is.
Oh, I love it when they curl up. It's so sweet. Okay, so there's J. Excellent. I feel like this could be B's. Nope, too small for B. This could be B. Yeah, there's B. All right. J, B, and now I just have to find A, which I think is right here. And A. Okay, and so in all the templates, the paper templates that you'll actually put the fabric onto, there's also a little instructional, preparing your fabric, basting the paper pieces so they thread based instead of glue base. Oh, okay. So they show you thread basting, glue basting, and then the best way to do curves. Are there curves in this? I don't know that there are curves in this guy.
I don't think so.
I don't remember seeing it in any of the templates. So, but they show you how to do that for curves for like hearts and clamshells and things like that. And then they actually show their whip stitching across two flat pieces. So they actually show it doing the flat way that I'm going to be partaking in. So you definitely get a lot of support information across all of the accoutrement. But there we go. And you have tips within the book. Be sure to align the stripes on the 4 misty pieces when cutting. Align your template so they will mirror each other. Smart. Oh my Lord, we're at the point where, okay, we're gonna make some cuts. So let's start with tiny dots because that has 2 templates using it. And peacock, tiny dots and peacock. So it's going to use A and J. Oh, I guess I could have just pulled out because we need 8A paper pieces. Templates. Oh, now I'm confused. Ingrid, in the book, do you see the last J? It says J, but the template is A.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Okay. So the image should be J. It is J. Because in the pro tip, it's showing J templates for the stripes. Let's see. Yeah, it's got to be it. Yeah, it's J.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a correction that they ended up making.
Did they? Okay. We also belong to, there's a Facebook group that you can belong to, and we belong to that, but it's been so long, like they did this last year, that I don't remember all of the things that they've said. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 A's. Cool. So that's all the A papers I'll need. J's, we need 6.
George.
Where'd he go? Is that him in the back? Oh yeah. I could see his reflection in the door behind you.
Oh.
Is that him behind the door? Is he behind you? And I'm just seeing the reflection. So yeah. Okay.
Sorry, my daughter just gave her 2 weeks at work.
Whoa.
She's texting me because they're giving her a hard time as far as, what her last day should be.
Oh.
They're saying that her last day should be, because she works Sunday to Thursday, and they're saying that her last day should be the 15th, where she thinks it should be the 12th.
Oh.
I mean, I think it should be the 12th. Why? Whatever. But
Yeah. Why would?
I think the person, her boss isn't saying that, but then her boss's boss is
Oh, gotcha.
having a little bit of a power trip.
All right. So I'm excited. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about is the shark. Does it have? Yeah, it doesn't have. It's not deep enough to use on the templates.
Oh,
It's going to ride too high against the templates. So
gotcha.
the 18 won't, which I think again is alpha. Yeah, it's an alpha. The 18 is okay. It's the thing that holds it in place is high enough away. The blade is thick enough or deep enough that it won't ride on the template. So okay, that'll work. Stuff to think about. Jess, here's a question. Hey, Carrie, how are you doing?
Hi, Carrie.
Oh, Patrice said, where can I get the smaller rotary cutter? So definitely don't use the Robapel one. It's too small. So you definitely want to know that. The 18-inch one works.
I have a 28.
Yeah, Jess also said the 28. I have 28 of those. Yeah, you can get them on Amazon. You got any craft store like Michael's will have them. But yeah, Amazon will have them. And Jess, so this is a question because we're only using this Peacock Tiny Dots for 4 pieces of the pattern. Does this tiny dot travel? Like, will we come back to this tiny dot and use it in another month, or everything that you need for each month is in each pack? So if we go back to tiny dots, it'll be a whole new piece in the next, pack. That's what I want to know. Because do I get to play my game of use as little fabric as humanly possible? Because that's my favorite game. I'm here for it. I want to know.
I am here for that as well, because it's going to be a lot of extra fabric.
Yeah. Hi, Sylvia. All right.
Morning.
Well, I'm nervous, but I'm going to go ahead and do my first. Oh, I can already tell what I don't like is these move around. I need those, like, dots that make the templates not move. I'll have to.
Oh, Jess says you can absolutely play your game.
I have so much fabric left over. Okay. This became so much more exciting. We've added a layer of enjoyment for me.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right. It did say the rotating mat, and I do have one of those. I think for our next Slow Stitch Sunday, I will bring. I have one of the small. I think it's Sue Daly ones, the round little pink one. I think I'll bring that one down next time.
Yeah, I have
90 different fabrics used in the quilt. That's Molly, awesome. Miss Molly. Yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm not going to be so like particular about. Oh, yeah, I really don't like that these move. About the dots, but I do kind of want them to be like not it was brand new. I don't think I need a new. I just want the dots to, not be totally wonky.
Well, I was just looking at the picture because I was being insane about that. Because in the picture, the dots line up.
Yeah.
But that could also just be
because computerized.
Yeah, because the dots are actually not in the same place as they are on the fabric.
Yeah.
Well, or maybe they are. They would be if you held the fabric at a diagonal.
Oh. All right.
But how particular do we get with the fussy cutting?
Yeah. Nah, I'm good. There's only so much insanity I can handle.
What is the finished size of that diamond?
I don't think it says.
Does it?
I honestly don't think it says.
Hi, Tamala.
Harmonica, get down.
I don't know. When we finish it, we will tell you.
And that could be a while. Hey,
Yeah,
Tula.
it might be a while. So, yeah, so Shannon's got a picture of it there. I'm not sure what the finished size is going to end up being. Did you cut yet?
I did. I went for it. And I definitely don't like how much the template can move.
My hand is shaking. The rotating mat would definitely
Yeah. Yeah. The
helpful.
ambidextrous thing definitely helped, but being able to turn it just to make it more comfortable would be. So there's the first one. I made the first cut of a little baby polka dot, and it goes on this little template. Oh, maybe the light box for lining up, because you have some wiggle room because of the seam allowance for lining up where the template actually goes. That could be a thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But holding it up to the light is just as good as far as I'm concerned. So yeah. I'm gonna put a little glue dot in the middle of this template.
Well, I've got the light box that has the piece one cut.
Yes.
I do have the light board that has the cutting mat on it.
Yeah.
Um, I've never used it, weirdly enough. I just collect all the
gadgets.
accoutrements. Accoutrements.
We are definitely gadget gals.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. And you're forcing us to use them. I was so scared to start.
All right, so I did fiddle around with where the template ends up lying. Maybe I did it this way because I want that dot in the middle. No, it definitely was this way. I want the dot to line up and them to line up.
Shannon, we're going to be here next year working on this.
I swear, you are not wrong. This is going to take us forever.
That's okay though.
Okay, I'm calling that good. I'm tired of fiddling. Oh, no, it still doesn't look straight. This is going to be the end of me.
You're already gluing?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just doing the first one because I want to like have a finished thing to show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Well, eventually, uh, we'll be in my slow stitch room, and I won't be sitting in here.
Uh-huh.
did I tell you that I contacted a handyman?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so I got a message from him yesterday telling me that I'm next.
Oh,
I'm not exactly sure what that means, but he is going to finish doing the wall repairs because I'm gonna close up that one hole in the wall where there's those shelves,
oh yeah.
and he's going to pull all the chair rail down
Oh.
and then patch up all the walls and paint. And then I think I'm just gonna put new carpet in there for now because eventually I'll just have the whole first level um the same flooring. I just don't know what I want yet.
Oh, yeah. All right. There we go. There's my first piece.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Perfect.
Okay. So I wanted to get that done. So that I had one set up. So I need one more of A and two of J of the same fabric.
Want to say hi to Steve? Look how big he got.
Oh, it's a baby.
Hi, it's a couple boy.
He's like totally adjusted.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Sue. Oh, Patrice says the Caterpillar light board with the mat is a godsend for this.
Oh good. So you are working on it.
Have you tried the plastic EPP forms? The plastic EPP, Sylvia, which ones? Do you mean the like the palette for the um oh, what have you got? Oh, there's some kind of like fun run going through our common area in the back.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's cool. There's like 40 people in my back. Well, my backyard is fenced, but in the back, moving in various speeds, which is like
I
my kind of fun run.
love it.
Some are chatting and walking. Others, a couple of them just ran through. And that's fun.
I don't do any running anymore.
Now that it's not mandated by your job.
Right?
She says working on her signature blocks for T's retreat.
Oh, yay. Hi, Sue.
Woo! How many? What's the countdown? How many days are you guys out now?
It's less than 30.
Oh my golly, Bob.
Sue, I can't wait to meet you. And Patrice, that's in the chat here, she's coming too. She's coming from Massachusetts. And Patrice, I will be packing uh, the machine for you.
Awesome. All right, because you and Marianne are doing the drive, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for you guys. Road trip.
Yeah. We'll stop somewhere along the way. We won't do it all in one day.
Yeah.
We'll do most of it so that the day that we get to the retreat we won't be super tired from driving.
Yeah. But yeah, being able to like switch off drivers, that made it a lot easier when Evan and I drove across. It not just being one person. responsible for.
Marianne is a great cheerleader in the car. When I went and got more of my tattoo done, went and uh spent a day. We drove 5 hours to where the heck did we go? Illinois, maybe? No, I can't remember. Um, George, how did your hair get up here? And it ended up on the way back, it ended up like snowing and sleeting, and like we were driving out in and out of some weather.
Oh gosh.
It was not fun, but the whole drive, Mary was like, "You're doing a great job.
Oh.
You're doing good." So we did not go through any cornfields
Excellent.
because we weren't listening to Marianne's GPS. What does she call him?
Oh, I don't remember.
I can't remember his name. She called him something, but Todd told us this is the way to go.
That was awesome. I spent that entire trip, like that part of the trip, convinced we were going to end up in somebody's basement.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just waiting for somebody to come out with a shotgun. Get out of our field!
Yep.
Okay. Got all of my dots cut. Whoops.
Yay!
There they are. We
Yes.
still have to get my papers out from under Hank.
Well, if you have all the fabric, you can just cut fabrics.
For now, that's what I'll do.
Let him live his best life.
Yeah. Well, so um are you thinking about getting something for your templates so that they don't move?
Yeah, I have those I don't know, the different dot thingies.
Yeah, I have something too, because somebody in the Facebook page had said something as well, like putting some sort of glittery washi tape around the seam allowance so that
Oh.
you're not blocking the view of um, the area that would be shown. I'll have to take a look and see now if I can find that. But yeah, they're a wee bit slippery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, putting the non-slip stuff in the seam allowance is definitely the way to go. You want to be able to see what you're trying to line up.
Yeah.
I'm already kind of annoyed the Queen of a Diamonds thing is going across the middle. And that's pretty see-through.
Yeah.
All right. Dots complete. Well, I already have A and J out, so Misty Stripe and Tiny Dot Sky.
So, um, do you see that pro tip about how to align the other stripes? We haven't gotten to that yet, but for these pieces here,
Yeah, the mirroring.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, not that there's not tons of fabric that you would be able to recut if you needed to.
True.
George, no.
Okay. A is in the tiny dot. And J is in the strip. Okay. Ready.
Doing more dots.
Yeah, I'm just because I had the two A and J templates out, so I just went down to the bottom to do the A and J. So rather than jumping to B, I just stayed with.
I hear ya.
Oh, we got to do 6 of these. All right. Oh, okay. So, okay, this is where my hey Valerie and Gladys. Plastic ones. Okay. Oh, so Gladys and Jess and anybody else that might oh, Valerie's got to jump for a noon Zoom. But anybody that might have their own YouTube channel, remember to do !selfie, all one word, and your channel will come up. So if folks haven't already checked you out, they can do that. But having to do these 6 tiny dots, this is where my efficient nature clashes with my OCD, like my anal wanting to make sure the dots kind of line up the same way. Because I'm thinking if I have to do 6, I might fold this fabric in half and across, so it could potentially all line up. I'm folding it across the selvage like this.
So if you treated it, you know how they do the stack and wax where you like can stick a pin in like
Yeah.
dot?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of
That's a
work.
lot. I don't know. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to go for it and do this. Fold it over that way so they'll be as close as, possible. But this is also me, and I most of the time can't be bothered
Go
to be that quite so persnickety.
straight.
Yay!
I'm going in order. That's my OCD. Gotta go in order. Started watching that. I think I told you a couple of cleaning channels. Midwest Magic Cleaning.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This guy is such a trip. You know what I like about him is that he explains because he does like hoarded houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but he will explain the psychology behind it.
Oh yeah.
Um, because he gets a lot of people on his channel that say stuff like,
Oh, I can imagine.
you know, don't you worry about that, about it getting messed up again as soon as you leave. And he said, it's like any sort of other disorder, the likelihood is pretty good that it is going to go right back to the way that it was. Unless they're, in the middle of, getting help.
Right.
And some of the people that he's working with are getting help. But, then you've got other people like, well, I would just take a shovel and throw it all away,
Yeah.
which you can't do. Oh, I missed cutting the corner off on this one. You could set somebody.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. There's so many reasons, so many traumas that somebody's going through.
Yep. And you know what he said is that they equate their stuff to, like, it's as serious as, like, if you were throwing away a pet, or in some cases even a child.
Yeah.
That's how they associate their stuff. So you've got to handle it delicately. You can't just go in there and
Yeah. Just because it's easy for you to throw things away.
right.
Yep.
But it's fascinating listening to the psychology end of it. And he's autistic. Um, so it's, interesting to hear from his perspective as well, being autistic, and how he handles situations with his autism.
Yeah.
And I mean, my nephews are autistic, so it's very interesting to hear how an adult is functioning with their autism,
Yep.
just to sort of see how everything could potentially play out for them when they're older.
Oh, there's no reason why they can't be fully functioning adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
Valerie says, I just wanted to tell you that I am so grateful today. My vet stayed late yesterday to give my cat stitches. Didn't want to wait till Monday. I know you both understand. Yes.
Oh, yes.
A good vet.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good to hear. Glad your baby's okay. Okay. That's what he was doing. He said he's slowly walking around in a circle, chasing his tail.
Uh,
But it's a slow motion chasing his tail.
so he's stalking his own tail.
Yeah. He's such
Yep.
a goober. So I leave in a week and a half for my cross stitch retreat
Awesome.
with my boss. My boss
I
is
love that.
so it should be interesting.
Absolutely love that. Did you go hit Joanne before it closed?
I did not.
No.
Did you?
Yeah, Lauren and I went and made a dent. But we We dented the final supply of stuff. Woohoo! Look at that. That's pretty.
It is. What kind of stuff did you guys get?
So Lauren did get some floss DMC DNC
Yep,
whatever,
DMC.
because they were like 10 cents a piece or some crazy thing.
What?
So yeah, she definitely went crazy. It was great. And then I got I want to start a journey of doing another thing, of course, of another uh
Another craft?
well, not another craft, but using my serger and
Oh.
making reusable paper towels
Oh
from,
yeah,
yeah. So they, it was you buy the whole bolt thing, and it was you buy the whole bolt, you get 70% off the bolt, and then at the register you get 50% off of that.
yeah. Wow.
So I have like 6 bolts of flannel, and they're 8-yard bolts. They're not like 15-yard bolts, 8-yard bolts, six of them. And I spent I think $100.
Nice.
No, I might even be like, it might have been like $90. So 100-ish. Um, um, getting those and getting I got some snips, because who doesn't, you always need snips. Snips are
Yeah.
just good to have around. Yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff for I got the somebody was it Jess? Could have been Jess. Somebody was talking about having uh the the wheel that pierces the paper, and they use that for paper piecing. And they were on sale for like 25 cents. So I picked up one of those.
Using it for paper piecing instead of like folding your fabric type of thing.
Yeah. Yep. Instead of folding the fabric, I want
Gotcha.
to test it out on different types of paper, because I feel like it would work really good on like your regular standard printer paper, but I'm concerned it might be an over perforation of like a newsprint. But I'm not sure. I haven't used it, so I'm gonna test it out.
I have one because I used it in sewing.
Yeah.
Let me know how you like it.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it out. Okay, I do have washi tape. Does it have to be sparkly? Is it sparkly because that has the grip?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if I have sparkly washi tape. All right, you guys might be.
I believe so. I believe that's what they were saying.
How I was talking about how I shove everything into a thing. So don't be offended by what may be in this. This is one of those shove everything in and, go find what you can.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Oh, that's where that was.
Yep. All right. So these are not sparkly washi tapes. They're super smooth. So yeah, those definitely wouldn't help any.
I'm pretty sure I bought some.
Oh yeah.
And by some, I mean like probably a pack of 25.
Yeah, definitely no sparkly.
Because it had so many different colors.
Mm-hmm.
I choose.
Yeah. Don't limit yourself. That's ridiculous.
Mm. That's just
Showing restraint is for the younger kids. We're of the age we can go. Hang on.
I agree.
All right, so that's not gonna work. Do I have the dot thingies down here? I don't think it would be in that.
So what did you do with the 6 triangles. Did you cut them individually or did you stack?
I folded along the selvage and stacked them, and then never even went back to look to see how well they matched. I'm just I'm just not that worried about it, I guess.
Shoot.
Like,
Good for you.
I'll fiddle with it when it gets to the paper template time and try to, make them as close as possible. I'm really worried about cutting the J of the stripes with
Yeah,
how much the template's moving.
gotcha.
I'm seriously tempted to throw some of the 505 on the back of the template, but I don't think that would work.
Oh. Hmm.
I mean, I suppose there's only one way to find out. I just don't really want to make it sticky and then find out that it doesn't work well.
It'll
All right,
clean off. Just
you know
use
what?
glue
I'm going.
gun or something like that.
I'm going for it. Y'all can judge me later. I'm spraying a little bit of 505 on the back of J, and we're going to see how it works. I'm trying to be as light as possible. Let's see if it worked. I mean, it's pretty sticky. So let's get this lined up again.
Yeah, they are pretty slick.
Oh, snap. All right. Well, it's certainly not moving now.
That's good.
Yeah. So we'll see once it comes time to take the fabric off to remove the fabric from the template that I just sprayed and made sticky. We'll see how that goes. All right.
I can't believe it's June 1st.
I know. Half the year.
Oh, you're right.
Oh. Oh. All right.
What'd you think?
That kind of worked. Now I got to spray the other side of it because you got to do the opposite.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oop. And then boop.
So it didn't leave anything on your fabric?
No.
Good.
Yeah. In a pinch,
Got
that'll
my
do.
can. Gonna try it.
Yeah. And then I really can move the fabric around to get my hand in a better spot to cut. Huh. Oh, am I doing that where anybody can see? Let's do it over here. There we go. Pretty good. I'm excited. I think that's going to work well. All right, now I just need to do the bees. Well, and now I have a sticky template. So there is that, a sticky acrylic template laying around. But, after this, I can just go rinse it off.
Yeah.
Oh, clear medical tape works pretty well. Nice.
Oh, okay.
I do have medical tape for sure. That's awesome, Sherry. Thank you for that. I can.
I have medical tape, but I don't think it's clear. I think it's the basic white.
But if you're just doing it on the seam allowance, I still think that'd be okay. Same idea as the washi tape, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So that should still. Yay! Thank you for that. Hi, Jeannie. So yeah, I don't have like grippy, but the 505 worked wonderfully. I'm excited. And that was great. All right, bees are tiny stripe in the green songbird and the geo. Okay. So songbird and the geo, not the geode. Okay. Okay. I mean, I know we haven't actually sewn anything, but I'm excited about how well this is going.
Far so good.
What's that?
We've started,
Yeah.
so that is impressive all on its own.
We've taken the first step.
Yeah. Sometimes I think that might be the hardest.
Mhm.
Just to cut into that first piece of fabric.
Yeah. One, two, three, four templates of bee.
Oh, sugars. I caught it with my leg before I hit the floor.
All right, I'm going to do the same thing to the bee template on the back.
That Patrice is confirming clear medical tape.
Sweet.
Clear medical tape for the win. Patrice, you should have plenty of that, right?
So it's not telling us exactly like what to do with the Mick Jaguar for the border on the individual pages. So I wonder if they explain it in the back. Like is this a 1-inch border around it? What are we doing?
uh,
Well, you know what? I don't have to worry about it right now because I haven't even sewn my first stitch. So we'll come back to that. Okay, so we want B to be up and down. All right.
So stressful. All the dots. Shannon, when you're done, I want to see what you have left over for fabric.
Okay.
That's 6. Yep.
Right. I'm gonna line these up and make sure. Oh. So I did the B with the stripes. I went and I just like flipped it because they're mirroring each other. And so they line up like perfectly.
Nice.
Like tuxedo stripes. Fun. That was cool. I enjoyed that. The 505 for, the time being is an absolute genius move, if I do say so myself.
That was a good thought.
I'm on the last cut for block 1-1.
Oh, the concentration.
You get real quiet. Patrice says, yeah, that once the prep work's done, sewing so much quicker.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Comparatively.
Yeah. But even with that, once we start getting in the groove of it,
Yeah.
it'll go faster. So next slow stitch Sunday will be sewing.
You don't think you'll be able to get the whole block done so we can do 1, 2 by the next month? I'm so kidding. There is zero chance that I'll be able to get it. I just wanted to make sure I said I was kidding before your brain exploded.
I mean, probably not.
Yeah. No.
If I wasn't working the hours that I'm working and going to 2 retreats,
Yeah. Yeah,
who am
everything.
I kidding? I mean, it doesn't matter what I would have been doing. There's no way. But I really do enjoy the hand stitch part of it. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely for um well, if you okay, so let's do this. Can we say that we'll get the second month block all the fabric prepped? And so we'll have all the fabric for month 1 done. And then it'll just be sewing that we do the next slow stitch.
I think we can manage that.
I think that might be all right. Okay, so I have 1 fabric all done. What are we looking for time? 12:20. Okay, so then what I might do is do like glue them to their papers. Or do I just continue going and cutting the fabric for the second block? Oh my gosh. The conundrum.
Yeah, just stick with one.
So, okay, so this is the fabric I have left over from the Geo Lunar. The stripes. These stripes.
Oh, you still have to.
Oh, it's 4 stripes. Dang. All right. Well, they'll be
That,
down here.
yeah.
4 stripes. 6. So plenty still to use, especially if I was gonna like save this for like FPP. Got plenty of stuff to use in there.
Yeah.
The dots from A's and J's, and that's it. So I got to do 2 more of the stripies, and then I'm done.
Hi, George.
And the sticky is still sticky for Jay, so I don't have to respray or anything.
That was a good move.
Yeah, for temporary, for and then I'll just go upstairs to the medical box, medical supplies, and grab tape. It won't be as fancy as glitter washi tape, but it'll do the job. we have so much stuff going on around here. On both sides of the townhouse, the people on this side are like gutting it and getting it ready, I guess, to like resell. And the people on this side, they just like got a whole bunch of new furniture and stuff and have been moving around. The dogs are losing their minds. There's so much noise happening.
Oh no.
They are not pleased. No, okay, yes. Hey, Katie. Good afternoon.
Hi, Katie.
Oh, thanks for everybody hit the thumbs up. Katie, appreciate that. Katie, remember to do the exclamation mark selfie so that your channel will come up. So if anybody hasn't checked you out yet, they'll be able to go right there and subscribe.
Yeah, that 505, right? Just absolutely great idea.
Thanks. I'm glad it was just sitting right here on the table. Took advantage of what was in front of me.
Yeah, definitely lots of extra fabric to play with.
Yeah, for sure.
That's part of the intimidating part, was that there was so much fabric that came with it.
Yeah. Because like I understood that you'd be fussy cutting and that means, wanting to make sure you have enough fabric to do that with, but still it seemed like so much fabric. But there we go. So there's with both of the pieces, or all four of the pieces done. And I still have the whole other half side and a third of the front side. Woohoo!
Nice. Oh, Katie's asking what we're working on.
Oh, there you go. Good. The Nightbot is playing nicely. So shared the channel. Excellent. And we are working on moved it too quickly. The Queen of Diamonds in the Tula Pink fabrics from Pink Dwarf. This was a project that was kicked off last year. I mean, it's been like the Queen of Diamonds is so long has been for a little while, but we got involved in the one that started early last year, right? And they've kicked off another one or two since then, haven't they?
They have.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're behind on the one we officially signed up. we're ahead of the one that everybody hasn't done yet. So it's English paper piecing. So it's perfect for our slow stitch Sundays. And we just finished cutting out the fabrics for the templates for the first block. Month one has two of these diamond blocks. So this is the first one, and the second one. Oh, there's a lot of little ones.
Yeah. There is a lot of little ones.
A lot of little ones, but they do give like instruction on like what to sew together into piece, like what units to put into sections, and then how to put the sections together. So that's good, because I wouldn't have known what to do with that. All right, so let's grab these templates and we'll start putting things together. So J's, B's, A's, J's, and B's. All right. And I like the stock that they have in the packaging. It's a thinner cardstock than what I've gotten from like Amazon. So I think I'll rethink the stock cardstock weight that I use in the AccuQuilt that I have for all the EPP because I like this a
Okay.
lot. This it's even thinner than the owl. Nope, the wolf EPP kit that we got.
Oh, yes.
This is thinner than that.
What have you finished that one?
I just like that we say those things and laugh and laugh and laugh.
I have that kit. I haven't even opened it. Actually, I have two.
Oh, that's right. That's right, because it didn't show up. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Now for gluing on to the templates. I got to relearn like what the proper amount of glue is.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So if you use too much, it can actually get bulky where you're trying to sew across. So you're trying to
Yeah.
avoid that on top of not wanting to make it so glued down that then it's impossible to get the papers out.
Right. Well, then they also say to try to leave a little tiny bit on the edge because where you're sewing, you don't want the glue to be right at the end
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
paper.
because it makes it so much thicker to sew through.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Oh, Patrice says, ladies have to run. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day and week. Thanks, Patrice.
Thank you, Patrice. Talk to you later.
No, that wasn't. It was just a way.
Oh heavens.
I know.
Look look at how cute this thing.
Oh,
Now I really can't grab my papers.
well, you might have to start cutting 1/2's fabrics. There's nothing else for you to do. He has laid claim. I bet you I was supposed to know about that fun run. I just didn't pay any attention to the neighborhood notifications.
Do they send out notifications?
Yeah, they're really good about it on the Facebook group, like telling us what's happening. I'm just not very good about paying attention.
I'm sorry, Hank.
Did you convince them to move?
Oh no, I just kind of slid it out. It slid easy since everything is in plastic bags.
Yeah.
So have you been watching anything different lately?
Oh, I started watching. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Sylvia, so are you glue basting? Yes, I'm glue basting. Um, I've never done. No, that's not true. I have done the stitch basting on the circles that I did of the first ever project I started kind of working on when I needed something to do when I was visiting my father. So I did do. I didn't have glue, so I had to use stitch basting for that. Um, but I started watching. It's called Department Q. It's a British police show. I definitely have a thing for absolutely crazily dysfunctional police officers or investigators. And it has the actor's name is Matthew Good, and he was in a movie that I loved, which was the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society movie. Um, I love that movie. It has Lily James in it. It has the one hot dude from he was in Game of Thrones and he was in Star Wars. I can never remember actors' names, but the guy I like the head guy, the main guy, uh, is named Matthew Good, and he was in that movie, but he was also in Discovery of Witches, which is a TV show that a lot of people liked. He was the husband on the vampire husband of the witch on that show. And that's how Lauren knows him, because Lauren loved that show. So he plays a completely dysfunctional police investigator who uh, ends up like he gets shot and is dealing with the PTSD of that, and then gets handed like he's a mess. It's great. I love it.
Right.
And I don't know if it's like a one-time deal, like if there's going to be another season or anything, but there's 9 episodes of the season that I'm watching, and I haven't watched it all yet, but I've been binging it this weekend.
That sounds interesting. And where are you watching that?
Oh, Sylvia said I just started Department Q. Yes.
Ah,
Oh gosh, I cannot even remember what I one of the streaming things. Um Netflix. It is on Netflix.
okay.
Yeah. I like it so much. Oh, it also has the therapist that he has to see because he was shot and everything. She's from Nanny McPhee. So if you ever watched that movie, which is such an adorable movie, she was the love interest on Nanny McPhee. And she's so cute.
Nice.
Linda said, had to step away for a bit. How's EPP going? It's going well. We've got the fabric cut out for the first block, and we've started basting them to their paper templates. So we are moving along.
Cruising.
Ingrid had to convince Hank to allow her to slide the papers out from under him. that's been the only that's been the only kink in the system so far.
So far. Yeah.
Sylvia, you'll have to tell me what you think about Department Q. I love Sherlock Holmes. I've always liked a slightly dysfunctional uh police procedural. Loved Elementary. Oh shoot, I just dropped my template. I'm starting to get smarter. I started lining up my paper template along one of the lines on the mat, and then I'm lining up the dots also along that line to make it straight.
Me. Did you put a dab of glue?
Yeah, on the paper.
Yeah. It does feel like good paper. I mean, they put together a very nice kit.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Sylvia says, I've been following that same theme, dysfunctional. Yeah. Debbie, hi, Debbie. Debbie says, I'm hand sewing a minky stuffed elephant. Oh my gosh, so adorable. It isn't any easier to sew by hand than it is by machine. Yeah, I bet. But oh my gosh, so cute.
That's awesome. That is going to be a cuddly little
Right? Oh, so cute.
Well, Hank has now decided to move.
Too much activity going on.
Must be.
Yeah. You're disrupting his peace.
So I also, in my bag of stuff here, is this pattern from by Annie's because it was my goal to have this made.
Oh yeah. I love that you had a goal. I love that you set a goal for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. I'm also here for not goal shaming when it doesn't happen because I'm in that same boat. But you had it all in one place. That's better than I did.
It's all good. You had it all in one. Well, you had most of it in one place.
Yeah, I had half the year. Okay, I can speak. Half the year in one place and half the year in another,
Yeah.
but it was together.
Okay.
Does it tell you? Let me instead of asking you, let me just take a look. Does it tell you how many stitches it recommends? Oh, yep, 12 to 16 stitches per inch. Okay.
Nice.
I think I can probably um, loosen up a little bit. I in the wolf one that we were doing, I was definitely putting about 1,000,000 stitches in an inch. Debbie says she had a pink elephant as a kid, so I'm actually making it for me. I'm visiting my mom and don't have access to a machine. Oh, Debbie, that's so cool. I love
I
that.
love that. A little reminiscent.
Yes,
We all need that.
absolutely.
Okay. How's it going?
Good. I'm almost done with the A's, all the triangles. Got two more of those to do. You might be going faster than me. I'm trying to like line up and being a
I
little bit
haven't even
particular.
done one yet.
Oh, okay. I am being a smidge particular.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe the further we get in it, we might loosen that up, but
Yeah.
for now, it's good.
Linda says, I got the pattern for the everything bag and just finished collecting the fabrics. What fabrics are you using? I made the mini Aliso bag, and that took a little bit of brain power. So I don't know what to expect, but you watch the video. Watching the videos are usually helpful.
Yeah.
Usually, I say. Sometimes.
Just take it piece by piece, because I've heard it's a lot,
Yeah.
that bag. But if you just take it section at a time. Oh, hi, Hank. He's back.
Back again. He's forgiven you.
Apparently. I put the paper templates back. So he was like, okay, cool.
Love that. I love that he's deigned to give you a second chance.
Okay. First one done.
Yay! We are on fire.
So the goal for the next time is to
have the fabric cut. I didn't say we had to have the pieces basted, but the fabric cut.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I know it's getting close to wrap up time. I want to let everybody know that my Tuesday this week is going to have to be my Wednesday this week because my boss is coming into town and we're having our team dinner Tuesday night. So we'll have to move my Tuesday live to Wednesday live, and I will be working on the June free block of the month from my website. It's not out yet. The whole Labor Day this past Saturday, my week has been off. My week has definitely been off. So I was like, oh, yesterday is the last day of May. Great, cool. So I have the pattern. I haven't put it onto like, like like I haven't moved the paper piecing into the pattern layout that I use to give the pattern to people. So I started that last night. Very behind. Also have to get this month's I'm so excited. This month's YouTube membership group. I'm our project. I'm so excited about it because it reminds me. It's a throwback to middle school. So I think it's something that every middle schooler did. Lauren confirmed that Lauren did it when they were in middle school. So we'll have to see. But it makes me super excited. So that's also coming out today to all of the folks who are SleighArt members. And oh, Katie, hold on just one sec. I'll let you know that. Oh, and usually through the website is like the easiest way. So the like the contact me on SleighArts.com. So but yeah, so the memberships thing I think has we're in our second month and has been going pretty well. Everybody gets a free project, so it's a block and a project, and then there's different layers of membership, and we had our first live sew together, which was really cool. So next Sunday will be the live sew for members of the two levels 2 and 3, which are it's all plays on my name, but the way so SleighArts is because of my middle name, Leigh, but in my head, when I say SleighArts, I don't hear just slay. For me, it's slay, like slay queen. So it's all like, yeah, all of the tiers are based on that kind of terminology. Slay the day. Yeah, came to slay,
Love it.
that kind of thing. And next Sunday is our live show for that, where I'm always going to work on the free project that I gave to everybody in the membership. That way, if anybody has any questions or anything, I'm actually working on it. But you, as a member, don't have to work on it. You can do whatever you want. It is your time, and it's not on YouTube Live. It's just a private Zoom that we all just get together and sew together, kind of thing, like a bonding experience, a community building experience. So I think that's pretty fun. And then so Wednesday we'll be doing the free, just for being a subscriber to the channel. Like anybody can go to my website and get the free block of the months. Those are June's is going to be a test of skill. We did a little bit of curve action in May's with the butterfly wings, which is still possible, probably like my most favorite thing I've ever created. Those butterfly wings I love so very much. But June's, we're going to throw in some light New York beauty-esque feels. So it's going to be a fun challenge. I'm excited to have everybody take part in that. And that'll be free on my website today. I'll get that done and up for everybody and out to everybody. Linda says, I used raccoons on bottom striped. Oh, wait, oh, okay, hold on. For the everything bag. Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember what the name of the bag was called. Because I know she'd done the Aliso. So yeah, so for the everything bag, she got the raccoons for the bottom, the striped for the sides, and cats on the top. Nice. For roof effect. And the inside is the hamsters. Oh, it's so sweet. I'm also using the Tula for everything bag with the Alice in Wonderland fabrics. Very nice. Love that. Oh, Katie, I just saw that the email came through. So I'm on it. I think we were just about at time. So I want to thank everybody, and everybody, like a round of applause out there in YouTube land for Ingrid for being here today.
Oh no.
It's for you. I'm glad you're clapping for yourself. Yay. Thanks for everybody with the awesome tips. Very much appreciated in the chat. We will come back in June. So we'll try to do June. As Ingrid said, she's got some awesome retreats happening in June. So we'll figure out, it may be June. We might end up doubling up maybe in July, have a couple in July, slow stitch Sundays. But we will be back with actually sewing together the month one, since we have that done and we're working on the papers already. We'll have the fabric done for 1, 2, and we'll see, where we get on that. This is going to be a journey, y'all. It's going to be a journey. Come along with us. We are not trying to rush it because this was an expensive project, but this is the first time we've ever done EPP. So it's going to be a learning curve for us all.
How cool. We're documenting it.
Right? I love it. I love it. So super excited to have you all here today for the inauguration of Queen of Diamonds. And we'll see you Wednesday night for the SleighArts block of the month. And then back again next Sunday. We'll probably next Sunday be working on the Sophia month 4, which came in. So that'll probably be next Sunday. After that, Lord knows what I'll be doing. We'll all find out together. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a very safe week. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.